What's up, guys? You already know what it is. DK from your show, Lawn Code. Listen, man, we got an epic show coming out next season. It's called The Lawn Spy, so y'all check that out. But tonight is all about the guy who don't like baseball, who don't like football, who don't like basketball. Whatever it is you don't like, we got something you do like. It's a Lawn Code marathon, baby. And we're gonna look at this all night long. So get that popcorn ready. It's going to be very epic. Very epic. EPIC MIGHTY LAWNS. This is going to be epic, baby. I promise you. For all my true fans, go ahead and chime in right now. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Lawn Code Marathon. Go ahead. Chime in. Everybody who's subbing right now, chime in right now. Lawn Code Season 2. March 28th. Or is it the 29th? March 29th, 2015. Lawn Code Season 2. You don't want to miss it. You better not miss it. Alright? Until next time, baby. Oh, how could I forget? Mo Bros. Hey guys, welcome to the premiere of Lawn Code. Your host DK here, co-starring Ben. Ben, tell the folks hi. Putting your weed in the stream. So if you guys were looking at our videos before, you see she got an incident with a lady who didn't like grass growth. And she said she never heard of a grass seed. Remember below, like and subscribe to us on the network. Mighty Lawn. So I'm going to show you this, and we'll call this first episode To Seed or Not to Seed. As you look over here, this is the property that we did. The whole property used to be bare, but we got it to looking good. I would like for someone, I want to take a poll. Is this, do you agree with me, or do you say this is a grass weed? Take a close look. Do research before you answer this, because there could be a special incentive. But anyway, so we had to redo this yard because one of my lazy freaking workers didn't do his job. Guess what? He's cut. He's no longer with the company. Newbies out there, when you are dealing with fresh clientele, that meaning new customers you get, first and foremost, you should do all your cuts like it's the first time around. But when you're dealing with new customers who don't know crap about you, don't really know your work ethic and your work ethic, it is imperative that you do a great job. Wow, look at these apples. I don't know if you can see that. Wow, I got distracted easy, didn't I? Anyway, it's imperative that you do a great job. This lady called me and I had to give her a discount. I was walking my dog. I said, listen, I'll be here in 5 minutes. Walking my dog. Came back around. Came back around. And I was all confident about the front yard. I said, yeah, you see we cut, because we cut 3 to 4 houses in a row on the strip. And so lady says, okay, well, yeah, I see what you're talking about, but let's look at the front. We're gonna look at the front, man. I'm sorry, we're gonna look at the back. And when I tell you that I got screwed without a rubber. I mean, this yard was horrible. So we mulched it down. We cut it twice, okay? And now it's looking normal. It's manageable. This looks like like I've said before, we always blow over the grass, whether it be wet or dry. We always blow over the grass. Okay? We always blow over the grass, whether it being wet or dry, to give it that nice, fresh, clean look. And what I'm about to do now is load up the blower. But, you know, we like for things to be smooth, like it was our own house. take a break right quick. Let's see what's wrong. We'll cut it off. So I guess this video should have been a how-to weed eat in the edge. But for those of you out there who want to learn real quick, you don't mind getting educated, you ready to hop on the school bus, bear with me. I'm about to edge this head with a weed eater. For all of you who say it can't be done, I gotta get an edger to do it. I'm about to, and all this crap that's been weed eated down. Guess what I'm about to? I'm about to blow it and make it right. Trust the mighty touch, right? That's what we tell our customers. Okay? Remember, Lawn Code, it premieres every Saturday, 7 o'clock. Don't miss it. Tell a friend. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. It's not a game. You don't play games. You're getting so much free information right now. Changing out the weed eater strain. Edging, weed eating, cutting. Remember also, customer service is key. And remember, we're doing a poll basically. And I need to know, that piece of grass seed that I showed you, do you agree that it's a seed or it's a weed? Let me get him to start it so he can hold the camera. I'm gonna weed eat around this thing. Feel me while I do this. That's weed eating one-on-one. One-on-one. Remember, treat every property like it's your last. 100%. We'll see you next time. That's fine. Alright, welcome back to Lawn Code, guys. Your host DK here. I had to upload this video. Remember, it's going to be a Lawn Code marathon tonight. Tune in at 7 o'clock. We've already given you a sneak preview of what's going to take place. Remember, like and subscribe to us below. Comment as well. We want to appreciate all of our subbers, everybody who views our channel, whether you like it or not. We appreciate you for even stopping by. The purpose of this video is today is for all my new lawn care business owners. You're thinking about adding extra help. I'm hoping that you can see this video. You might have to zoom in. Saturday morning, got up at 6:45, got a couple of workers who don't want to work. Okay? Had one guy trimming to my bushes, which should be done first of all about 11 to 12 o'clock. Had one worker trimming to the bushes. Obviously he didn't want to work this morning. So we have another guy who clearly just doesn't even want to work. He's making up any excuses why he can't trim the bushes. Okay. The worker who previously dug into the bushes, he rakes with one hand. Now he's raking with two, now that I'm looking at him very closely. But he's been raking with one hand. Here's a word of advice to all my new lawn care business owners. If you're ever thinking about adding a crew, the moment you get a worker who says, I can't do it, or they just have a I don't care attitude or a quitting mentality, you get rid of them, and you get rid of them fast. If you guys have ever seen the movie A Bronx Tale and Sonny tells C about the door test, and he tells him, dump the girl fast, I don't care how great she is to you, you only get 3. If she doesn't unlock that door for you, she's a selfish broad, you only seen the tip of the iceberg, and you dump her fast. I say that because when you get workers like this, you get rid of them, and you get rid of them fast. If you're in a hole, you try to use them for the whole day, and then you let them know at the end of their shift, they are no longer needed. There's no warning, there's no nothing. You just get rid of them. Why? You're probably asking. Because it's going to cause you a larger headache in the end. Never deal with lazy workers or workers who have a quitter's mentality or I can't do spirit. You won't be able to go far. Trust me. So we'll see you next time on Code. Remember, check out all of our other videos and like and subscribe to us below. Stay hydrated today. We'll see you next time. All right, Ben, so you still got to take those leaves over there by those knockout rose bushes, and let's just drag them out. Just go on and drag them out with the rake.
If you're just pulling leaves, man, you'll be a lot easier with the other rake. That one's like for ripping crap up.
Here, I'll throw it to you. I'll even throw the other one. but we're already an hour behind. Yeah, now it'll be even once you're looking off the street. To pull it up. Everything's got to be out of there so we can put black moss down. Whatever ain't shrubs and whatever don't belong, let's get rid of it. Just pull it up. That water hose is probably connected, but just pull it up as much as you can. I'm sure it wraps around the whole house. Just pull it up, toss it in the middle. Don't put anything on this concrete. He just had it power washed. So I'm going to take a look at this and see how it looks off the curb. Yep. Yeah, this guy dug so much into the bushes, we had to make a plan B. Plan B. Man, we'll see you next time. I got to get back to work. Stay hydrated. So now you spilled gas on the ground.
You don't see no gas on
Yeah, man, I saw it. It went right there. So now I'm going to burn it.
You don't see no gas.
Now you finna try to put that top on here.
Come on, man.
Now, would you like for me to take the gas can back?
No, we run the gas can for the weed up here.
Okay. So I don't need to take that back. You ain't gonna wade and bosh me, right?
Shit,
Huh?
man. I don't know why you speak negative. I don't know why you do that. You shouldn't never speak negative. You should always want to think positive about everything in the world. Stop thinking negative.
Think positive about everything.
Tell everybody that. Cause they're watching me right now. Now instead of starting that on choke, you're gonna double work and you're gonna yank it out when it's called a pull cord. Wow! Now tell the folks what you're gonna do with that blower so they'll know. Oh, you gonna hit me with it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna follow it. Now, this guy's gonna get all this on the ground, mess up the seeds I put down, because he's aggravated and angry. All the same word. Yes, I was being redundant. Gonna blow it on this guy's patio. You can all see where this is going. This is why you cut your ties from the get-go. Because you can't function with a frustrated, look at him. I mean, look at this, folks. You cannot function with a frustrated worker. It can't be done. So, let me give you an excerpt from the movie, A Bronx Tale. No, I won't do that. You look it up for yourself. Type in door test. It'll come up. Door test Bronx Tale, where Sonny is talking to Colosimo, aka C. Now look at well, wait, why you cut it off though? What? So now you don't want to use the blower? Why not? Acting like what? What am I doing, man? But here's my question though, man. Why you don't want to use the blower? Huh? What you feel like right now? What you feel like? Express it. What's that? What you got to say, man? We both, man. What you got to say? Huh? You say you're not feeling good right now. You need some Tylenol or some Dayquil? Huh? Huh? You just said you wasn't gonna use the blower. I don't think you really got a game plan, man. He don't have a game plan right now. Right now, he just going as he sees fit. He like a weed, a tall weed that withers away in the wind. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's frustrated. He doesn't know how to express himself. And you can't deal with that, folks. And you're probably wondering why I'm laughing. But it's comical now. It's comical. It's comical. Now watch this. Still got leaves right there. They're gonna blow them down. He claims he's done this job since he was about 8 years old. That's a lie. The biggest thing that you'll be able to tell about people, and this is for my new lawn care business owners, you'll be able to tell when a worker is lying to you. The moment they step foot on a property, you will find out if they've ever done this type of work before. Landscaping, gardening is different from just cutting the grass. Keep that in mind. You need to specifically ask your crew or any individual you decide to hire, have you ever done landscaping or gardening work? Have you done hardscapes, softscapes, anything of that nature? And then you'll find out what you're really working with. So until next time, your host DK here. Remember, subscribe below and stay hydrated. Welcome back, guys. Lawn Code. Watch it. Every one of them. Remember, like and subscribe to us below. Your host DK here. I'm going to show you this property. We always do. Gotta trim these bushes here. So let's get right into it. Remember, every Saturday at 7 p.m., check out Lawn Code. Also, check out the video of this property and how we did a great lawn renovation. I mean, everything was just amazing. So just check it out. Check out what we've done. Now, if you remember there, they had bushes there. We took them all out. Had my guys trim those bushes there. We've got to trim these. So if you guys remember on the last episode, got rid of old Dougie Fresh. He just had poor work ethic. This morning, the string broke on us, but on top of that, the motor went out because my guys were using the mowers and didn't put oil in it. I mean, I don't know what machine doesn't take oil, but mines do. So we just want to show this whole property, the transition. There's Ben over there, trusty Ben. There's the third guy. For some of you, it was an inside joke, but I said that this was a journey, about 3 guys' journey in the lawn care industry. This one's the third guy. So we'll take you all around the property. Once again, like and subscribe to us below. And I hope you guys have been enjoying Lawn Code. I try to, add some humor. To some of you guys, it might appear that I'm being a jerk. But guess what? I don't care. Alright. So we just added that first level of pavers, because that's all the guy wanted. So no, I didn't dig, I didn't dig under or anything of that nature. I just laid them down. All those leaves, push them to the back. So right now we're doing a property here, of course. But we've got another landscaping job that we have to do. So I've got some newbies out here. So I'm just showing them the ropes. Just showing them how I want everything to look. I didn't say good morning, did I? Good morning. It's almost afternoon. I've already wasted time, so. But we're back again. We took the paver off of there, off of the top. We're going to trim in here, and then of course trim on top of there. So you saw the house across the street. That's his competition, or so he thinks. And so we've got chunks of grass everywhere. So if you've been watching our videos, you know I hate chunks of grass. So we're going to get it right. So that's pretty much it, folks. We've edged. We're mowing now. We've weeded it around the base. We're going to come back, smooth out all the mulch. And those other areas in the back, we're going to add mulch as well. Fix the mulch at the front, fix the lights. I don't like the way they look. And that's it. We're going to get this thing looking good. Really looking good. So once again, your host DK here. Remember, like us, subscribe to us below. Thank you to all of our subbers. Also, stay tuned. Watch out for the new show, Shout Out Tuesdays, which, you know, we always shout out our subbers like Brad Lloyd, Dan Chess, C Breezy, Mr. Charles Birchfield doing his thing. I'm proud of you, man. Kim Smith doing her thing. So let's support all of our Mo Bros, as Kim would say, okay? So we'll see you next time. Lawn Code. Hey guys, welcome back to Lawn Code. Your host DK here. Right now we're doing our pavers, getting everything right. Customer wants to go too high, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Taking old pavers up on the side with a bush. And of course, if you've seen our videos before, you know I like to lay my product down first. So right there in the corner where you see that gas meter, we're taking the old pavers up, but we're going to lay some new pavers down. And here where you see this bush, one of the workers there loading the bricks up, working the smart way. Remember, below, like and subscribe to it. Gotta go super hard today, man. So as you see there, these are all the spots where we're putting the bricks. Right down there. And we're gonna make sure that we go one level in the front. Pretty much you want to get it to look like you see there. And so we just created this one. There was no pavers here at all. Remember, once again, like and subscribe to us below. We want to thank all of our subbers. Check us out tonight at 7 o'clock. So we're laying all the pavers down, making sure they're nice and straight. We've dug this out. Customer wanted to go further back, so we're going to put bricks here as well. Some nice turf. Want to buy some turf? I got that turf. So you see all these pallets here. Lots of pallets by Pavestone. I love Pavestone. All right, so here we go. Of course, we're going to make this level. Not going to leave it like that. Only a moron would. Remember, check out all of our other episodes. We're going to be taking pavers as well, putting them back there. Okay? Now, over there to the right, the customer wants his old pavers put down. It's not really good, but we'll do it because the customer wants it to look that way. Those nice evergreens. And right here, by this nice myrtle, we're going to put us some pavers around here and he'll lay some mulch down. Alrighty. So another landscape by the team. Mighty Lawns. Shout out to all of our suburbs. We'll see you next time. Check out our new video of the Echo Blower versus Home Light. Who do you think's better? Alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subbing. Check out Long Cold every night, 7 o'clock. Okay, so here's what we did, as you can see. Nice brick here. We followed it around. Have you guys ever worked so hard in your life? Email me back. Shout out to JC's Lawn Tips. He's doing this thing. I even picked up a little job over there to fix the brick at the mailbox. Somebody ran into it. So here you go. So we're wrapping all the way around. Wrapped here, per the customer. We took his old pavers and wrapped them here. So we'll see you next time, folks. Like and subscribe to us. Also, upload your videos of your biggest landscaping jobs you've done. So we'll see you next time. Mighty Lawns. So I want you to see me getting down and dirty. That's fine. Putting these bricks up here. We're gonna bring it out some more. We'll see you next time on Network Trader 1982 from our Mighty Lawns. I don't think that bag go with this one. This is a customer who loves her dog. Then like the other guy, let it keep running. I call that Bobby Brown. Look at Bobby Brown. I'm on my Shrek right now. That green, we bleed green right now. Bobby Brown. What's going on, fellas and ladies? I didn't forget about you. Lawn Code, remember, watch us every Saturday, 7 o'clock. Shout out. New subber, Jaime Hernandez. Alrighty. I think I got that right. Right, Jaime? You'll let me know. Alrighty. So right now, what we're showing... Oh, wait a minute. Let me pause for station identification. Right now, you're looking at Lawn Code on the network, Mighty Lawns. Watch us every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now we're just showing you that teaching is essential. We've been done with this property. It wasn't to my liking. I like for it to be perfect. When you're dealing with the state-sized properties, or even if they're not a state size, but they happen to be, and I know you guys even think this is weird, it happens to be an estate-styled home in a neighborhood, but they don't really have an estate-sized property, the clients can get very picky. But what you don't want to start doing, you don't want to treat clients different, okay? You want to treat your customers, no matter if it's your small yard or your big yard. treat them all the same, okay? And that's what I like to do. I like to treat every last one of our customers exactly the same. And so I'm very particular about how I do my yards, how they're kept up. Blow that on high. Sometimes it can be like this piece of trash going to the top of a deodorant. You've seen that before, right? Some of you might have even taken the cap off inside a Walmart and used the deodorant. Don't worry, I won't tell. But anyway, back to it. I'm very particular of how I want it lawn done. I want it done just like it's my own house. Shout out to all our new subbers. Check out the new show. It's going to debut pretty soon. Look out for it. It's going to be called Shout Out Tuesdays. All right, back to it again. So I'm very particular. I want a customer, when they come home, I want them to know, hey, you know what? It looks great. And so because I want them to feel like, okay, you know what? I'm spending my hard-earned money, and it needs to look right. You know. And a lot of the workers, they don't like that, because they feel like, well, hey, I'm just out here to work. All right, let's load up. You know, they might feel like, you know, hey, I'm working hard. Yeah, go ahead and load up. I'm working hard, but it seems like the boss doesn't appreciate it. The first thing you want to know is, you want to let them know is, it ain't hard work until it's done right. All right? I always keep that in mind. So remember, teaching is essential. It's essential. Like on how this part here, even though we weed eat around the mailbox, well, I like to come back and trim with the weed eat. That takes skill, brother. Take a lot of skill. See, Breezy, keep doing your thing. Dan Chess, see what you're doing. Oh, that's right. Check out this video of these little kids. I wish I was a hustler like this. It's I believe Eminem landscaping, something like that. I'm messing it up. I'll type it into my subtitles. But anyway, what the kids did, these are young guys, man. What they did was they had a company give them a trailer that connects to their bicycle. Man, when I say this is crazy, oh my God. I wish I had nuts to do that when I was a kid. They're really talking about getting money. All right, so until next time, your host DK here. Hope you like these episodes. Lawn Code. You can't duplicate it. Duplicate it? I don't think so. Let's go. Hey guys, you know what it is. Alright, so I'm hoping that you're enjoying Lawn Code. I want to give a shout out to all of our sellers. Right now I'm walking back to the lab. You know, this is my thinking pad. Got my workers over there. Gotta get them some shirts. And one of my products that here. But anyway, look at all that grass. Wow, that's a lot. That's why you gotta blow it. You gotta blow it. Gotta get it looking good. Alrighty. Lawn Code every Saturday at 7 o'clock. This house across the street. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to troll on their property, but he used to be a client of mine. Well, he just was broke. I didn't want to call him out, but he's broke. Okay, he couldn't afford my cheap, low-balling price. He's broke. I'm chasing down for my money, and you never want to do that with a customer. Hope you guys check out my video where I talk about my Echo backpack blower versus my old Home Light backpack blower. I wonder which one you think is better. Get myself in the nuts. Alright, so got my trusty Gatorade. I know I'm taking it inside the lab, but I'm gonna tell you guys how you gotta get down sometimes. Always make sure. This is my keys. I always stay hydrated. Got my ice, got my water in there. Stay hydrated. It's hot out here. Alright. Anyway. So, just showing you guys how these workers get down and dirty. this property here is another client who just don't want to pay to get his yard cut every week. And so we spend forever on his property. And it's this property that turns young boys into men. I'm going to show you why. And there's really no way to hit this yard. Really, you need a big zero-turn mower. And let's go see what Ben's doing, because I don't hear the weed eater going. So this property here, it's dropped straight down. Don't kill his flowers, so it drops straight down. And you gotta be careful too. Maybe you can get a surprise. They have deer over here, and one of them surprised me one day. I turned around, there was a deer right there. But this property, I don't know if you can see how I'm going down, which I shouldn't go all the way down. What the hell is this? There's some weird, creepy stuff that goes on. Alright, but somebody's weeds. But anyway, back here is where you get a lot of deer, and they come out of nowhere. Well, I guess they come from their home. I can't say out of nowhere. You gotta be careful where you're cutting. So you see this big drop, or let me get down to shoe level. Man, that's a real incline, okay? This property right here makes you a man. This is who I find out if these guys can really, if they can really cut it with the Mighty Lawns team. I haven't been back here myself in about 5 months. I've had this property for about 5 months. I haven't even come back here. So let's hope I can make it up. Let's hope I can. Right now I'm training Ben. He's on the weed eater right now. And if you know me, I like for everybody to be interchangeable, like those great New England Patriots. Now, I'm not a Patriots fan, but that is a great organization. You got to give them their props because of the way they interchange. But right now, anyway, I'm training Ben on using the weed eater and the edger, because he used to just use the mower. Of course, he blows his job, but I'm getting him prepared to be out here with him and other workers. I won't be out here anymore. Second-hand furniture store. So I won't be out here in about a few months. But I'll still try to film every now and again. I'll be restricted to just picking up payments from clients and signing up new contracts. Yeah, baby, we're growing. Once again, shout out to all of our subbers. Keep uploading. Keep doing your thing. You see, I'm out of breath. But anyway, here's a customer. They really want to pay to have the service done every week. And they need it every week. So that's some things that you'll encounter. Customers being cheap, and they just don't want to pay for services. Alright, so we'll see you next time. Watch us every Saturday, 7 o'clock. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful artwork that I've been putting together. Like and subscribe to us below. Check out all of our subway channels. Who have I not shouted out? So many people, man. So many people that I have to shout out. Thank you guys. What's the 65 now? Maybe I can do it big like some other companies one day. Get 1,000 subbers. 1,000,000 subbers. A million. Say hello to my little friend. Alright. So let's get right into it. Just got a call from a customer, and I have a refer a friend program where we give $20 to our customers if they refer a friend or family to. Pretty smart, right? Well, I had to drop one of the customers because they were too far out of my radius. And it just didn't pan out. When I did my net profit loss, it didn't pan out for me to always go to the deepest parts of Georgia. it didn't pan out. So I dropped her along with some other stragglers that I had, so we can, so I could really see some profit. So she calls him and rants and raves. Oh, they cut me. Now, mind you, this customer said she wasn't pleased with my service for whatever reason. She said after we cut her grass, it didn't look like it was cut, and I figured, well, I guess I'm doing her a service. But I guess she didn't feel that way. I mean, if I don't like something, I'm not going to continue paying for it. But maybe other people are different. I mean, there's a guy in my subdivision who when he cuts, after he's done, it looks like he has been working on cars in the yard. Oil spots everywhere. So, that's another story though. But so she calls one of my customers, and she's like, hey, don't ever refer to this Mighty Lawns, they suck, blah blah blah, So I'm like, it's all good. So you'll get that. You'll get that. So we'll see you next time, guys. Finished up with these two properties. I just finished telling this man, shoot, I gotta walk all the way down here. Told him that's false advertising. That made it seem like this is my work. Yeah, man, that's false advertisement, man. This your property you cut right here. They're making me and my guys walk a long way. That's inconsiderate, man. Huh? You don't know? But that's false advertisement. That's like me parking in front of your property and then making you cut, making you walk the cut. You got to think about what you're doing, man.
I know what I'm doing.
No, not if you parking on this property.
I just watched the truck yesterday.
Well, you got to park across the street. But you making me and my guys have to walk down there. Look how far that is, man. That's 3 properties. That's 3 properties. Why would I do that? You cut this property. This your property. This your property right here. This your property right here. This yours. This yours. This yours. You understand? You on this side. You got to think about that. No, you're not. You think about yourself, man.
Why don't you move your van down?
Why would I? Huh?
Why don't you move your van down?
Why would I move it down? Why would I move it down and we still doing that first property? Why would you be inconsiderate and not park right here? This your property. Whatever this address is, this yours.
Why do you park down here?
That don't make sense. I started down there. Think about what you're saying. Exactly. Where did you start? Did you start here, or did you start on this thing?
I pulled up here after you already had.
Right. But where your property? Which one you cut?
This one right here.
Okay. Why you didn't park in front of it? See, I cut that one. See, check this out. I cut that one, so I parked in front of that one.
Right.
But yet instead you park in front of my property.
Cutting down here. Why don't you move down here?
I don't think you understand.
So
let me speak Espanol. Why would I do that? I'm on that property. You in the wrong, not me. You park. Check this out. Check this out, homeboy. You parking right here. This is where you cut. You in the way. This double working myself and my team. Like you buy. Why would I do that? That's not my property. So why would I park on property? That's not my property. That's private property.
So since my truck's here, you can't move it down here?
This is where we park at. Right here. And this false advertisement, man. You making people think when they walk by that you cutting this yard. You cutting that one. I don't do your properties like that. That's disrespectful, man. You cut this one. I don't care about what you cut in the past. You cut that one right there.
The only reason why you don't have it is because she fired you.
No, I quit.
No, she fired you because you had
No.
all these little.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
This thing 3 times.
Let me tell you. You see your work, you scalp it. Don't nobody ever get down like that. You scalp it. Look at the difference in your work. It look like you've been working on a car. These oil spots. And you're not even using the right mower to cut the grass. That's not even a mulching mower. This is a Craftsman.
You got a mulching blade on it.
It don't matter. What kind of motor you got on it? So once again, you gotta get your story right. I dropped her. Right, cause you in the wrong. Right, you in the wrong though. You in the wrong.
I'm the wrong.
Yeah, of course you in the wrong.
I used to call
Answer this question. What year is this? This 2014. What yard are you currently cutting right now? Are you over here or are you over there? Can you answer that? You on that side. You on the side where it looked like you've been working on cars in the grass. Now you got my man walking all the way down there, and he gotta go. We gotta load up back all the way down there, 3 properties now, instead of coming right here.
Hey, got to load up, drive in here, and unload.
No, dog. No. Where do you cut at? Once again, you cut right here. And then you gotta check this out. Check this out, man. Check this out. You gotta get your story right, man. She didn't fire nobody. So you can't fire me. I control. I got so much money, I control.
Well, then she told me.
She lied to you. And let me tell you this too. It's not about cutting high. See what you doing? Huh? Well, I can, because I dropped her. See, when you making money, you can make them decisions. Now she decided to call you. I gave it to Doug, but Doug didn't. Who cut? Right. Well, her name not Ruth, but okay. But who are you cutting right now?
Maria.
Right, but you said Ruth. But you got to think, man. Like, you wasting my time right here. Like, that's inconsiderate, man. Yeah, think about it. If you park, when you cut right there, you supposed to park right there. You did it on purpose, man. Like, we out. Check this out. We out here. We out here doing the same thing. So for you to park right here, knowing that this is not your property, this is my property.
You would park right there, I would have parked right there.
No, you wouldn't have. You would have parked in front of my other client. This false advertisement, man. We don't do work like you, man. Hey, man, don't blow his work, man. Don't blow that. Don't blow that, man. Don't blow that. But you got to get your story right. Even my man could tell you. We don't nobody drop us. We drop them. That's called power, man. That's called power. But check this out, man. You in the wrong, man. You park right here. You should park right there.
Dude, this is a public road, man.
Right. You're right. But what yard are you cutting? It's called being inconsiderate, man. What? Think about it, man. Exactly, man. You look, check this out. This is the property that you cut. It's false advertisement because when somebody come by, they're gonna say, "Oh crap, he doing this yard." But that's the yard you do, man. Like, I would never do I've been respectful to you since day one. I don't disrespect. Yeah.
I used to cut all these lawns before you even got here, man.
Right. What happened?
I knew the first day you
What happened?
I didn't call her anytime.
What else happened? What else? Cause she said she didn't like your work. She say, why you think she signed up with us? She said she didn't like your work, man. Ask her. Hey, my man, come here.
She likes my work because she's got me on 2 other jobs.
Watch this. Check this out. Hey, when we first met her, did she like his work? Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. Why you think she would sign up? If you was that good, she would have waited on your call.
Okay.
And then you did the improper thing, and you didn't even call her in time so you could cut her yard.
I called her.
She said you didn't. I
called her after y'all cutting this.
Yeah, and she said that you left her a nasty voicemail, talking about, oh, I can't believe, why would you do this? No. Look, man, it's not even. I'm not finna complain about her account. What I'm complaining about, this is disrespectful. No, this is disrespectful, man. Like, how we supposed to blow? You gonna leave your work right here? I'm gonna have to blow your work. This is your grass. We're gonna have to blow this. I'm paying this man about an hour. You understand? And yet, and still, you knew this was our property. It don't matter if you cut this in 1858. We cutting this in 2014. This is your property. Yeah, we always gonna make money. Well, then I need you to move your truck, cause you wasting our time, man. Like, we gotta blow. Like, we should be done. We doing 2 properties while you doing 1.
Quit wasting your time talking.
You gotta move your truck.
Blow it out. No,
I'm not finna see what I'm saying. You got to twist it, man. Unless you gonna pay me. I tell you what, if I blow your work, I'm gonna send a bill to you, and I charge $100 an hour, and I want my payment same day.
Dang, Ben, when I'm older, I'm gonna take over this whole universe with lawn care. Oh yeah, Donald. Do you promise you're always gonna do lawn care with me? Yeah, I promise. I'll always do the lawn care with you. Yep, we're gonna do lots of things. Other people need help with their yards, and we're gonna do it. Yeah, and we can help them. Yeah, with the yard and with everything they need. And if y'all need help, then we will help you. Yeah.
Well, good morning to all my Mo Bros. Your host DK here. You're watching another episode of Lawn Code. We'd like to give a shout out to Fusco Lawn Care. He's doing this thing big time. Y'all check out his video where he is talking about other ways to use a gas can. Y'all check that video out. This episode is gonna trip you guys out. You know, I'm a firm believer in second chances. So this episode should, and maybe it'll be titled The Return of Doug. Now, of course, we all know the history of Doug. What I've had to deal with, the lateness, the tardiness, the back and forth of he doesn't understand why he's got to do something. But I said, you know what, let me give him another shot. He did work pretty fast. He was very detailed. So I said, let me give him another shot. But he was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. He's not here yet. He's tardy again. So comment below, should I have given him a second chance and he's late once again? Or do you just bypass it? What should I do? You see my neighbor's yard. You can see it in the corner. I mean, he's another one who just loves to scalp that yard. And then you see my pretty green right there. I've got to get it cut today. I might cut it today. I might not. I edged it up yesterday. Ben's got all my equipment. He keeps the van at his house. So I'm waiting on Ben right now. So, what should I do? What should I do, guys? Comment below. Also, check out the video that I uploaded. It's called How to Collect Lawn Payments. We want to give a shout out to all of our subbers. We really appreciate you guys, for subbing to us, checking us out on a daily basis. Without you, I'm nothing. We also want to give a little mention to, I call him a hater. It's all good. I believe his channel is The Shrub Barber. But I think it's a fake channel. I think he's probably really someone else, and he just created a channel to try to knock on me, and it's cool. But, he pretty much said he didn't like my work ethic. He didn't like the way that I bossed my employees around. Keyword, boss. Like Ricky Rose. Boss. But anyway, so shout out to The Shrub Barber, whoever you really are out there. Of course, I can't forget the shout out to Lawn Care Nut, man. I really appreciate you for showing me love and subbing to my channel. That means a lot to me, man, because I've been looking at you for, wow, even before I decided to, start this thing out here in Georgia. I had my business back home in Fort Worth, Texas, but, man, big shout out to the Lawn Care Nut. I think he's got, like, the best channel here on YouTube. That's not a knock to anybody. As far as when it, concerning lawns, he's just the way that he creates his videos, his content. I mean, this guy's awesome. I haven't seen anything like it, and so I try to strive to be like the Lawn Care Nut when I grow up. So anyway, let's get back into it. Pause, station identification. Once again, you're watching Lawn Code on the network, Mighty Lawns. Check out the network that started it all. Trade Day 1982. All right, so we're talking about Doug not being here at 8 o'clock. And at any moment, see, he lives a couple of houses away from me. We stay in the same subdivision, so any minute, I'm hoping, this is this wishful thinking, oh, dang it, I forgot to put bird food in the bird feeder. I don't know if I should stop filming to do it. Okay, anyway. Any minute, I'm hoping that he's going to come between the breezeways of these houses. I'm keeping up faith, Doug. I'm keeping up faith. You know what happened the last time I called him, and he says, oh, my God, my shirt's all wet, because the day before when we went out, he pretty much, we were out in the, we were out working, but we were out in the rain, and so we all got soaking wet. Now, of course, I've got a whole bunch of shirts, that's not a bother to me. Got a, so a plethora of shirts, so it's nothing for me. He says, I'll be there in 2 seconds. So, he's a New Yorker. I'm thinking, all right, well, they say, New York Minute and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking he'll be here. Well, he never showed up. And I had to call him again. He avoided my calls. And then when he finally picked up the phone, I said, hey, man, are you ready? What's going on? And gave me some big time story. I said, well, listen, I'm just going to come get you. And he had me waiting about 30 to 45 minutes. So, we're going to see. I'm hoping. So I want to try to keep this camera over there. And I just want to see, is he going to show up? Do I need to call him? If I have to call him, that means I have to stop filming. And even, filming is all a part of my day. And that's what I wanted to tell the Shrub Barber. Me filming, this is a part of the everyday job. This is what I do. I'm building a brand right now. So, no apologies, man. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Nope, don't see anything. He's not coming through, so guess I'll just look at my landscaping, let you guys know what I plan on doing. Got to add some more black mulch here to the front and the back. As you see, it's a 2-tier retaining wall. I know that Doug stays at that house back there. You see the first house, stays at the house at the back. I know that he'll come through those little weeds right there, sort of like Field of Dreams. I just know it. I know it. And hopefully it's not the ghost of Doug. Hopefully it's Doug walking through. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm gonna add pavers here. I want to add more lights here. I want it, want it to be a light show. Solar lights, of course. And I've got to add some more shrubs in the back. I have enough, I think, but I want to get rid of these shrubs here. I've never liked those. Just installed, planted this double knockout rose bush. That's one already. So it's a project that's never done. I got kind of busy. Of course, when clients pick up, you kind of neglect your own property. But I'm going to add something here. I'm going to add more pavers going all the way across. Yeah, this happened when I water my grass. Plant me something right here, a big shrub, because I want it to tower over this shrub here. I want it to. So, trying to do big things. You see this basket here I planted or created toward the front. Check out that video to how to create a beautiful hanging basket. I've got to blow, guys. Stuff looks tacky. And I listened to the lady at Home Depot. She was like, oh, when you get Miracle-Gro soil, potting soil, you don't have to water. Me like an idiot listened. And those plants started to wither away. Oh, look at that spider. He got him. Oh, yeah. Guys, oh my God. I seen the most incredible rap video last night. Oh, even if you're not into rap, because we're all Mo Bros, I need to remember the channel. I believe I liked it, so you can go on my channel and check it out. It's a lawn care rap video. Now, I had planned on doing this in the future. Oh man, but these guys, you gotta check it out. When I find out the channel, again, I'm gonna input it as subtitles on this episode of Lawn Code. All right, so we're still waiting on Doug. I'm gonna start making some calls. See what's going on. You know what to do. Mo Bros, like and subscribe to us below. Peace. All right. So we got everybody to show up. And I'm gonna do a review of this Toro. This Toro weed eater. We'll do a review later on. So we'll get it like that. And we're gonna get all this set up. Yeah, we gotta get this straight now. What's up, Ben? How you doing? All right, let me take. I don't think I need that today. So let me take this out. Tell me how much gas we got off in there, please. It's full? Perfect. Dougie Doug. It's going to be a great day, man. The return of Doug, man. The return of Doug. All right, make sure I locked up everything. Got my earphones ready so I can listen to my tunes. Gotta straighten this out for Doug. Y'all should hear the excitement in my voice. Check out my baby. It's my baby right here. Oh, it's locked. Okay. All right, I'll let you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna blow. I left all this crap down here, so I had to blow. So the good thing about this Toro, I realized you can hook attachments up to this too. The problem is I shouldn't have got rid of my attachment edger, but I just have to buy another one. So we'll hook all this up and just hang it up. You got yours to work?
I ain't never get a chance to go over there to see it, dog.
Yeah, they need that little deal on the back.
I don't even know.
Yeah, speed start. Get that code, then we can just hang it up.
I don't know if it'll work or not.
All right, so right now we're just getting all our equipment prepared in the morning. Normally this is something I do, of course, if the van is with me, but it hasn't been with me, so we just got to straighten everything out and get it going. Shout out to all of our subbers once again. I just got to unlock that door so I can blow, but I'll wait till y'all get in. Now I got to make sure Doug got some room too for his seat. Your throne been waiting on you, Doug. Your throne, man. Yeah, that's the king's throne, man.
What's going on with the?
He can't figure it out. I guess I don't know. He know better than I do. It just stopped. It wouldn't start. It wouldn't start for him no more. So it wouldn't start. So we'll figure it out today. We'll take it back to Sears. Nah, look, put it on the middle. I mean, you know what? Just put it at the bottom. I guess it really don't matter since the edger, since it's not here. But you're gonna have to lift it up or you're gonna break it. And then turn it to the right. Yeah, there you go. Then just slide it through. Nah, lift it up.
Did you ever pop out the spark plug and check it?
Nah, but you gotta make sure it's hanging down on the. Just lift up the back. All right, there you go. And then let's put this one. We'll put this one on the top shelf since it's like a curved shaft. So you see us getting situated here. All right, so guys, we might have a pine straw job today. Maybe not, but we already got big properties to do today, so I might just schedule it for tomorrow. That part locked.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna blow up your property here?
Yeah, I might do it when I come back because I'm already behind.
So if you're gonna do that, I'd like to run home and lock my front door. Forgot to lock it.
Yeah, you can go lock it, man. All right. Just put it up as an put it together, and then let's just lock and load it. That way it can at least be hanging up so it's not tacky. If you use the Toro today, watch out for the string. What's up, Axel? How you doing, man? Good, man. Yeah, just go ahead and push it all the way through. Yeah, there you go. I'm just hoping. This Toro weed eater kind of big. Golly.
That don't mean you gotta talk.
Okay, what's up?
Nah, I gotta get it.
Okay.
So we gotta see how we can work it out.
Okay, just let me know, man.
Put that back there. Hold on. Leave that there.
It's got gas in there? Because I'm going to blow. I guess you can back up and I'll blow. Yeah, it's got something in there.
You just did it more?
Nah, I did it last night. But I hate doing it like that because I like to finish off my work.
So we gotta get some
Here. Let's take
ice
it.
in that cooler.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any Gatorade to put in there, so I was going to stop at the store anyhow.
It done, man.
Yeah. So y'all heard it here first. All right, so just back it up. Then I can start blowing. So y'all heard it here first. My main guy has found another gig. And that's understandable because, I mean, pretty much we're only out here about a couple of days. We hit all our properties in those couple of days. And so, you know, I understand it. You need a Monday through Friday. And this is pretty much Friday and Saturday. And, you know, I put a lot of work on these guys, so I understand it. So, you know, I'll be on the hunt for another stablemate. That's what I like to call them. So, watch out for the mailbox. All right. So, we'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe to us below. All right. All right, so now we're in traffic right now. So, it delays us getting to the property. And, so, you know, we just sitting in traffic. You just got to sit there. You got a lot of people who, of course, going to bump their way through. You just got to deal with it. Look, we want to give you everything. We want this to be, you know, as raw as we can get it. You know what I'm saying? So we want to show it all to you. You know, so think about that when you're giving your prices out. You know, think about everything. When I say everything that goes in with the pricing, including traffic. All right, so what's the deal with the gig? Like how we going?
Well, I know schedule on Monday. But the time's supposed to be from like 2 in the afternoon to 11:30 at night.
Okay, 2 to 11. Okay. This is like what, Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
How far is it away?
Oh, I don't know where it's at yet. I won't know all the rest of it till Monday.
You already got the job, but you don't know where it's at?
Yeah, it's already got. I just gotta wait till Monday and call it back. Cause I was telling her, I was like, look, I gotta go out on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She said, well, no, you right. You don't never leave nobody hanging. So
But I'm saying, where the job at? That way, at least I would know.
I won't know until Monday.
Are you looking for a staffing company?
Yeah.
That's why they hire you for the warehouse work.
No, I understand that. My wife.
Hey, where you gonna go?
No, I understand that, but normally they tell you like the job gonna be over here. You got to report Monday at whatever time. What's the staffing company?
Access over there, right there. We know where the QT at. It's in that plaza next door to the
Oh, Axiom Staffing.
yeah,
Axiom Staffing.
yeah.
They normally the most professional company out there. They normally will tell you, hey, you got what kind of work is it?
Warehouse.
Well, hey man, congratulations, boss. But did they say like it's Monday through Friday or like Monday through Saturday?
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. How you been, Doug?
I've been better.
Yeah.
I've also been worse.
How you and your wife been doing, man?
Not good.
Oh. All right, you said that gas came on full, right?
Yeah, we got no gas in there.
So once again, this is the morning journey at this restaurant right here that we're coming up on, that we're approaching. They filmed a movie here a couple of months ago. I couldn't tell you if the food was good or not, but I know ever since they filmed that movie, it's been jam-packed. So maybe if I film a movie for Mighty Lawns, maybe I'll have so many customers. Scratch that. I'll go Hollywood. So the first property that we're going to do is a commercial property. It's a daycare. I filmed there before. So normally when we have 4 guys out, I mean it takes like 15-30 minutes. But with 3 guys, of course if I'm not filming, we probably could wrap it up. I'm hoping in under an hour. Cause we gotta get humping today. So stay tuned. Alright, so we stuck in traffic again. Right across from the BK. Burger King, if y'all that don't know. Now I just had a customer that asked for a pine straw and mulch job, right? Okay. Now I already gave them a discounted price. Alright. The guy responds back. And we've been texting back and forth. And remember that too. Don't get caught up on just, dealing with telephone calls. Be accessible. Allow yourself to, respond via text as well and email. Modern day age is 2014. All right, this ain't 1992. So anyway, so the guy responds back. He's like, wait, what? For, all that for just pine straw mulch? Mind you, it's a fair price. Mind you, they don't realize that, I have to go and pick up the pine straw mulch. Mind you, I'm coming out of pocket for the pine straw mulch. So my advice to you guys is, when you're out there and you're working hard like this, don't get cheated, man. It's one thing to lowball on a yard, but when it comes to, your landscaping and things of that nature, don't ever lowball. Don't do it. It's not worth it, because at the end of the day, the customer's not going to care. The customers, they're trying to get something for nothing, and they don't care that, for as big as this house is, we're looking at about 4,000 square feet. Pine straw, a bale of pine straw is $3.69 at Home Depot, and even if it was 20 or 30 cents cheaper somewhere else, I still got to go pick it up. I still got to leave my guys, pick up the material, then drive back. So still, he's not even factoring in, gas charge or anything like that. Make sure you park on the side street. He's not factoring in none of that. And they don't care. They want something for nothing. So in his text, he's like, yeah, just forget I asked. Just trim the lawn. Thanks. And it's hard to gauge with a text message if somebody's being rude, but you figure he probably was being rude, but it's all good. I mean, you gotta charge accordingly. You have to, because if you don't, hey, tell him to turn the lights off, please, Doug. If you don't, you'll fail, man. Trust me, you'll fail. It's different when you charge somebody, oh, I'm gonna charge you, let's go as low as we think. I'll charge you $20 to cut your grass. That ain't nothing, man. When you get out there and you're doing landscaping, around the entire property? Come on now. Don't ever lowball when it come to landscaping. I don't care what anybody tell you. It's not even worth doing. Do not lowball. Do not lowball. Don't cheat yourself. You'll run yourself out of business. All right. And if they want something almost for free, then they need to go pick it up. You know, pay. You know, if you needed 50 bales of pine straw, you know, pay that $184 and some change yourself. Save yourself the installation fee and just do it yourself. But they can't do it themselves. So they're going to try to find somebody that's cheaper. And if I got to come out $200 out of pocket, you know, just to do that, and then just to, you know, the price, I mean, I can just reveal the price. The price was already a discount. I did the price for $400. I said, give me a $150 deposit up front, all right, before we can even get started. He ain't like that. All right, now mind you, we're talking about a 3,000 square foot home. 3 to 3,500, something like that. Big property. All right, big land to sit on. He wanted me to create islands with the pine straw. So mind you, he wants me to create something that's not even there. Keep that in mind for your creativity. For the creativity, when you're creating things, you need to charge for that too, man. If you're creating brand new islands that wasn't there before, you got to charge for that, man, or you'll fail. Trust me, you won't last long. Hey, your host DK here. We want to give a shout out to all of our subbers. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for watching us. We'll see you next time. Peace. Huh? Yeah, I think it's been. All right, Doug. On this one, you got to be careful because it's got like it'll pause.
Wait.
Yeah, I know. It'll pause, and then like it'll kind of stop. So you got to be very careful or you'll yank the string out. So just be very careful when you pull it. If you feel more comfortable using this one, just use that one since you used that one before. Nah, it's good, man. You just got to pull it the right way. That happened when I tell, you know, I've been telling y'all, hey, not you, Doug, you ain't been here. I'll tell you guys, you can't yank it. You got to, that's why that bar is set right there. You just got to, boom. If it take 3 pulls, it take 3 pulls. But when you yank it all the way back, like you yanking somebody's weave out, ain't gonna work. All right, so let's chop this down like on a 2, and then I'll get the weed eating done. Yeah, I'll get the weed eating done. Yeah, you ain't got to use the bag. You ain't got to use that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like I said, you know, I mean, people gonna try to take advantage of you. Don't let nobody take advantage of you, man. And this especially goes for all you new startups. You thinking, oh, you know, I can. That's perfect. That's a perfect setting right there. He just got to set his like that.
You got 2 up front, you got 3 in the back.
Yeah, just as long as it's all on even.
It's not even.
I don't say just make it even. Yeah. You know, don't get raped. You know, all you newbies out there, don't get raped doing this, man. Because that's what it is. It's a rape. And people don't care. You know, now he's pissed, so I'll probably lose a customer. And that's cool, man, because at the end of the day, man, he wasn't consistent. You know, you never want to lose customers, but if they're a headache more than, you know, a happiness, man, look, either they drop off or you drop them. That's my philosophy. You understand? So, you know, it's all good. Yeah, it's probably because it ain't really been started up in a whole week. Let's try it on this one. There's gas in here, Ben?
Yeah, I just put it in there.
Maybe it's clogged underneath. That one you got to prime. The prime on the side. No, on the left side, I should have said. All right, so let me get off this thing so I can help these guys out. We'll see you next time. All right, so you guys heard the news this morning. It's kind of bittersweet. You had the return of Doug, but then you had Ben who'll be leaving. So we don't have a stablemate now. So what I'll do later on is offer Doug a permanent position to see if he bites. And if not, then it's back to the drawing board. So these are things you got to prepare for too in the lawn care business. You know, sometimes you'll just have guys that'll quit because, you know, like I said, we're out here a couple of days, but we're humping, you know, we're hitting 15 yards per day. And then of course sometimes we get some landscaping jobs, of course, but we're humping out here in a couple of days. So I understand, he's got a family, he's got to feed, so it's no hard feelings. But anytime you're growing a business, keep that in mind. Everybody you start out with might not be in it for the long haul, especially if you don't have work for them on a Monday through Friday. I don't know what he's really looking for. Of course, more money, of course. But, like I told him, I wish him the best of luck. So just keep that in mind. So that's probably why you'll see some people that just do it by themselves, because it's different. Once you're used to doing, 40 to 60 properties alone, you won't feel a big hit because you've been doing it by yourself. But like myself, normally, we started out with 3. We kind of downsized to 2. Then I said, nah, let me go back to 3. And then I switched it up and went with 4 guys. And now, of course, I'm back to 3. That's including myself. Once you get used to hitting all these properties, and this is a lot of properties, once you get used to hitting a lot of them, it's going to be different if you have to set out and do them by yourself. Like today was the first day that Doug was actually on. Well, he was late. He wasn't on time. He was late. But it was better for me because I didn't have to go and pick him up. So at least he remembered to come. So it's difficult to find dependable employees, and Ben has been dependable for these 5 months. He's been very dependable, always on time. He leaves the company van at his home. So you just have to go back to the drawing board. Now, if you're not a real business owner, you won't know how to cope when somebody quits on you. I'll just be honest with you. So I don't have any problem with anybody who does the lawn care business by themselves, because it's understandable. Once you get out here and you do these properties, you're used to doing it by yourself. It's no sweat. But when you're in a situation like I am, it's like, oh, holy crap, what are you going to do? So, you go back to the drawing board. This message is for my real business owners out there. You go back to the drawing board, and it should be nothing. It should be a piece of cake. It should be, well, I can get this, no problem. And, everybody has their flaws. Nobody's perfect. I mean, Ben had flaws, And so how I always look at life, don't always look at things as a bad situation. Sometimes the bad turns out to be good. So there were some flaws there that probably negated my business from really reaching its full potential, and that was something I recognized. But I worked with the guy early on, and so hey, it is what it is, and you have to move forward. So keep that in mind, guys. Hey, Lawn Code every Saturday. I can't stop. We ain't never gonna stop. So we're gonna keep it humping. We're gonna keep it humping. One thing for sure, like I've been hearing a lot of you guys talk about, take your time, and that's true. At the same token, you can still go fast and make sure that you hit every inch you need to hit. It's about, knowing, hey, and pretty much, let me stop myself, pretty much, all properties are the same. I know some of you are going to disagree with me, but think about it. What do you do when you go to a property? You mow, blow, and you edge. And as we say, every property is the same. You scan the property, and even if you forget, give yourself a checklist. You can always tell when somebody's about to quit, I say, because he's going above and beyond today. Normally, I have to go back and remind Ben of what to do. But today, he's going above and beyond. So pretty much he's saying, you know what? It's my last day, but I'm still going to go hard. And I like that. I appreciate that, man. Because sometimes people who really don't have work ethic, who don't give a crap, either would have done a no-call, no-show, or would just do crap on these jobs. So this is a beautiful thing to see. Remember, hard workers are hard to come by. Great workers, hard workers, however you want to say it, they are hard to come by. And when you, like that, you see that? Ben just rolled over a bottle instead of, he was too lazy to just walk around it and get it. Like you see just Doug did. He got the branch, he threw it out of the way. So it's things like that, Like if you imagine that was a piece of paper, not a piece, like a newspaper, then you imagine, you're like, oh crap, that's going to have paper shooting out everywhere. So everything that you think is bad, more than likely it's not. It's going to happen for your good, and you just got to press forward Keep it moving. All right, that's my advice to you guys today. Long Code every Saturday. All right, we'll see you next time. Like that black. Plan on painting the front black. If y'all seen my other show, I want to paint that grill black. But this van probably won't even be with me next year, to be honest. So Ben, they didn't tell you anywhere where you was gonna start? Cause normally with a staffing agency, man, they'll be like, hey, we're gonna play.
I did the drug test and all that.
Uh-huh.
They did the background check, but she said call her Monday. You can still.
What? What you talking about that call? I'm saying you starting Monday though, right?
She told me to call her Monday to see how it goes.
So today gonna be your last day?
Probably so.
Probably so. All right.
Stickers here hanging out.
What you gonna do? So this your last day regardless. Even if she like, now we ain't got nothing.
If they don't have nothing, then no. But
Here, help them hang it up. What's the pay like? Like I know it's 40 hours, right?
that's 4 hours.
What's the pay like?
You start off at 9.
Uh-huh.
And you do the get through
Here, help them slide, cause it's gonna fall down. You gotta go around the other way, Ben. Cause that's gonna fall. That's what I'm telling you, Ben. Shout out to all of our subbers. Trying to give it to you like my man Fusco says. Raw. Check out Fusco Lawn Care Service. Man, I hope I'm saying that right. It's good. Yeah, it's good. All right, so let's roll and go get some gas. All right. Mobros everywhere. Shout out. All right, Doug, you ready? You got the keys, Ben? All right. So Doug, you'll be here then, cause pretty much I guess you'll take his spot.
Yeah, I can
I mean, just depend on your schedule. All right, so we're about to gas up. Just finished this property. So now we're gonna gas up and get it rolling.
Where we going next?
We got to go up to Barrington Hills.
Scott neighborhood?
No, that's across from Circle K. So we used to cut this property here, but I'm guessing the lady she couldn't afford it. And so, you can't make any money if, can't nobody pay you the money. Can't make money if they don't have the money. So, that's how it is sometimes. Oh, it's got 2 beagles. I just saw one. So right now, like I said, we're gonna gas up, head out to our next property. Kind of behind a little bit. So we're gonna see if we can hump through this day real fast. All right, you know what to do below. Comment, like, and subscribe to us, and we'll see you next time. So we wanted to show you how we gas up. I know this might seem like it doesn't make sense to film every single thing we do, but we just want to show you. So we're at the gas pump now. See the numbers rising. Also got to put some in the gas can. So, but yeah, man, congrats on it, man. Like I say, man, I understand you got a family to feed, so you got to get it any way you can, man. Get it how you live, man.
Yeah, I know you really don't want to be out here on Saturday.
Huh?
I know you ain't want to be out here on Saturday.
Hold on, to me, I mean, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to do what you got to do. Just like me, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like I told you from the get-go, when you go and try to get like a 40-hour job, you ain't gonna want to be back out here. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do what you got to do. But that's keeping it real. You ain't gonna want to, even though people think warehouse hard. I've done it. You ain't gonna want to sit out there and, even though it's easy to do warehouse, you sit in the climate controlled building. Not all the time, but sometimes for the majority. You ain't gonna want to sit there and then have to come back out here and hump for 2 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do what's best for you, man. All right, so we finished gassing up. And now we head out to the properties. Doug, you got a license?
Nope.
Oh, I saw you driving the other day.
Yep.
All right, so let's rock and roll. So I was just to the green. I had my earphones in, guys. Matter of fact, let me pause for station identification again. I've already done that. I know I'm gonna edit these videos together, but you guys know what to do. Like and subscribe to us below on the network, Mighty Lawns. The news today was Ben quit, but of course, as you see it, the return of Doug, and a bittersweet moment. But as a real business owner, you got to keep going. Got to keep moving. You got gas in there? All right, so Ben's yanking the hell out of this cord. And that's probably one of the real reasons why he was like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more. So I've worked with him for about 4 or 5 months, and not everybody's going to be with you to the very end. Keep that in mind, newbies. And I'm sure some of the vets out there know this. Not everybody's going to be there to the end, So you got to remember that. You got to remember that this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. That's the best advice I can give to anybody, even for yourself. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I'm going to get this right here. So if you could keep that in mind, that, not a lot of people will be there to the end. So you have to structure your business in a way that is excuse me, that will make you money in the long haul. Of course, we had to return to Doug. Of course, I'm a big believer in second chances. Even though Ben quit today, I'm a big believer in second chances. You understand? My door's always open. But the Mighty Lawns team must move forward, especially when you're building a brand. You don't have time to stop because one person, has quit on you. So like this, I wish he wouldn't have dipped down like this, because the lady was just happy with our work, and now he's dipping down. What? Hey, watch the low spots. Yeah. Just watch the low spot. Just come around, but watch the low spot, because you left a dip right there. So, and I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, it's a marathon, man. It's not a sprint. It's like the MLB. It's 162 games for a reason. For a reason, and people need to keep that in mind, man. Need to keep that in mind. It's 162. So anytime you have people that's with you, if you've been listening to all my vids, keep in mind, you need to be interchangeable. And if you're rolling by yourself, that might be even better, because you don't have to worry about anybody just waking up one day and saying, I do not want to do this anymore. Like I said, I'm making the profit because, of course, I'm the business owner. So, Ben wasn't seeing that much money. He was getting what he's getting per hour, same as Doug. And, and I understand we got to feed a family. He needs something that's more like a Monday through Friday. Now, granted, this will show you what kind of person you're working with as well. Ben started out with another guy, and this offer is still on the table to anybody. We have a $20 compensation package. You find a client, you sign them up. Not only, of course, do we cut the property, but you get $20 cash. So you can add that up. That's 10 people. What's 20 times 10? You follow me? So he didn't have to necessarily find a job. Obviously, that's telling me, hey, this is not the lane I want to do. Even asking him, because he says that he found a job, but he doesn't know what area he's going to be starting in. He doesn't know what the job consists of. Well, I've never heard of a job where you don't know where you're going to start. You know, you don't know where you're going to go. And it's Monday. He even proposed that, you don't want to cut on Sunday, do you? No, I'm not going to cut on Sunday. Okay? So, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you win some, you lose some. I will admit, when you have a good worker who's there every day, good workers are hard to come by. You got to figure out a way to hold on to them. At the same token, when you're throwing, because basically I am throwing money out there. Not only am I paying compensation packages, I'm paying. Yeah, it sounds like that carb going out. You can try it again though. No, man. It shouldn't because it's brand new. I forgot once again what I was saying. Got thrown off track. Oh, good. Dang it. Why did I lose my train of thought? This should be a blooper, but I ain't blooping nothing. I've never worked on a job or even got hired, and I didn't know. God dang it. I've never started a job and not knew where I would be working. And, you know, they said the schedule would be from like 2 to 11. And pretty much, this is really like a 9 to 5. You know, like I said, we're humping every day, 2 days out of the week, Fridays and Saturdays. And you're looking at 15 properties apiece. So, you know, we're humping. We're really humping, and we're adding clients every day. That's the story I was about to tell you. I was weed eating, and I had a customer come. I didn't know a customer was behind me, so I want to keep that in mind, guys. If you listen to your MP3s or your iPods and stuff, don't rap so loud or sing so loud, because you never know who's listening. So, you know, I'm rapping loud to the music. You probably haven't heard it, but it's 2 Chainz, French Montana, A-Rod, and I'm rapping it. And, you know, I'm in the zone. And customer right there behind me. And they're like, so I see you like A-Rod, huh? And we both started laughing. So that instance, it turned out good. Maybe not so next time. Remember, check out all of our subbers, man. Without you, we're nothing, man. We really appreciate the subbers. Check out the lawn code from last week, man. Crazy. You want to talk about getting into it with competition? We took it to the max. So check that property out. Big time. Big time. Let me get to it. Let me weed eat so we can hump. Gotta get this day. We gotta hump like it's hump day. Thank y'all for viewing. Shout out to all of our new subbers. I haven't had a chance to tune in this morning. I'm not sure if I'll upload this tonight. I might upload it. I might not. But I believe you'll like this one. I think my show from last week was the best. It was the best lawn coat I've ever done. So I want everybody to check that out. Remember to check out that rap video. God, when I find it, I'm gonna hit it in the subtitles. I mean, these guys are rapping about lawn care. They're like, I'm on my big mower, and they show a little weed eating fight. You guys gotta check. I'm lawn care fanatic. You'll enjoy this. All right, lawn coat every Saturday. Mighty Lawns, sub to us. We'll sub to you, but we'll actually view more bros. Alright guys, so when I wasn't looking, this is just when you think you know a person. When I wasn't looking, I'm slapping invoices on doors now. But when I wasn't looking, Ben was taking himself a nice long little break. Now mind you, he knows that he's quit no matter what. Even if he doesn't get the job, he knows that, you know what, today's my last day. He doesn't care about humping along. I thought he did at first, but I'm the denominator. I was standing right there. So you just gotta watch. I think somebody uploaded, I want to say his channel's 405 Tuners. I might have that wrong. Wow, coming to get me. Oh shoot. Why am I always getting into it with something or somebody every week? Oh my God. But you know, he taking him a little long break and knows that we got a hump today. And so I'm just like wow, like let's hump along, you know, let's get it going. So you kind of find out how a person really is, I guess, when their days are numbered, when they're like, yeah, I quit. You know, just taking them a nice little break. I figured maybe the mower stopped, so I asked him, I said, stop working? Nah. That was his response. Look at that family. He said, nah, you know. So he's kind of being a little cocky. I'm noticing as the day progresses, he's being a little cocky. That's cool, you know. I don't know why you didn't have, any job opportunities. Mighty Lawns gave you the opportunity, so I don't know what's the point of being cocky. I mean, we're proud, and, but I think that's how problems start, because we'll get all cocky and, oh, I don't need you no more. I had one worker early on in the season who did me like that. Showed up to his house one morning, and he just was like, no, I ain't coming out. I got a full-time job now. I'm like, wow, we talked about this the night before, about your schedule. So some people, you find out their real characters when they get something else. So it is what it is. I don't know if you call that advice or a tip, but it is what it is. So we'll see you next time. All right. So what's going on now is that I had a worker, of course, who's quitting today. And then underneath, because he got to come back and weed eat. So pretty much what's going on today. So you might as well, because he got to trim that, so you might as well get your blower ready. Then let me see what she got under here. We'll get back to it. Once again, like and subscribe to us below. Okay? Shout out to all of our subbers. We really appreciate you. And if you can't, I don't know if you have to do it on hands and knees. This is what she's talking about. That little crap under there. And then all these and these rocks too. Thank you, Doug. So pretty much we've been talking about. But now it seems to be sweet. We have Ben, longtime Mighty Lawns representative, who quit today, but he's going to finish out his day. Proper and professional thing to do. We welcome Doug back to the Mighty Lawns team because, we feel like we can work with anybody, and I have a big heart and I believe in second chances. So, get into this property, decides, and I can see his attitude has changed, like, I don't need this crap job no more. I got me a full-time gig now. Hey, no problem. So we get to the property. He's letting Doug, mind you, we're at a property that's townhomes. Very small strip of grass, as you can see. So if you see the back, the front is even smaller, which I can show you that. Ben decides what areas he should trim and weed eat, right? This is all in the mind frame of somebody who just said, man, I quit. Why do I have to continue to show people how to do this job? He let him weed eat all over here. This is a different property I'm showing you, YouTubers, my Mo Bros. Okay, so this is a totally different property. He let Doug weed eat all. This property has a different lawn care company. So once again, if you saw Lawn Coat last week, I told a rival, listen, I'm not doing your work for you. Now, take it back to today. If Doug is weed eating this other property, then shouldn't I send a bill to someone? But I can't because it's my fault. Because I should have, as the owner, I should have got up and showed him. So let's take a look at this property. It didn't take long to really cut. Technically, or really, 5 to 10 minutes. There's the front. I don't know. That big shrub there is the marker. Or you can say this tree is the marker. That mailbox is the marker. Show me, upload a video of a property that you have that's smaller than this. Could y'all do that for me? So this is what you call a disgruntled employee. He didn't care that, and he shouldn't be disgruntled. He's the one who quit on me. I didn't quit on him. A person who doesn't give a crap, who's just like, I'll let him keep going. I'll waste more time. But guess what? We got some things we got to do. See. Hey, until next time, like us, subscribe to us. All of our subbers got their channels. Please do. Yes, I'm forgetting somebody. Shout out Cut Grass and Lawn Care Company. Shout out Pro Lawn Care 1-to-1. I'm still forgetting somebody, but it's because last night. See, breeze.
I know.